All right. I think we are live. Wait, why does this say stream waiting for? Bruh, I've already started. Yo, stream. There we go. Oh god, I was about to be like, wait a minute. I've already started streaming. What do you mean? Okay, let me see. Okay. Let me go ahead and spread the link around. Hello, new person who is watching the stream right now. Gosh dang it, I forgot to make the thumbnail. Bruh, I should have done that. Crud. You know what, we'll just go without the thumbnail for now, and then I'll just change it up, after stream. I meant to do that. Gosh, flippin' dang it, bruh. Really meant to do that. Okay. Yoink. There's that. Yoink. Let's see. Just need to share this link around real quick, because after that, we can go ahead and get started with the stream. Where the heck is... Oh, there it is. Okay. What I might do is, just that way the stream has some type of thumbnail, is just for right now, just put on the thumbnail of the old part 2 stream, and then just change it afterwards. I think of what I might do if I have the picture still on my second phone. I do. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. There's that. So everything is pretty much done. There we go. Alright. Hello, my YouTube friends, Dog Warrior 1010 here, and today we are doing part 3 of the International Chaos Football League, but I also have an announcement, chat. Episode 7 is finally done. All I have to do is just I just have to put in some more music, and then after that the episode's done. I just gotta save it, title it, upload it, set premiere for it. So the episode is basically done. I just have to do music, but other than that, the episode is finally done. It is the new longest in the series. It will be 45 minutes long. I will be making a community post about the episode, so just stay tuned for that. But we've also got some new teams this season. We only have like 2 new teams, which is Dylan here and then Hammer Gear here. So I guess I'll wait a couple of minutes to see if anybody tunes in. It says we got 2 people right now, but my gosh, chat, I have been working on episode 7 for like, I don't even know how long. It's been like, I don't know if I've been working on it for a month, but pretty close to it. So, but it's finally pretty much done. I said episode 7, right? I'm pretty sure I just said episode 7. But it's pretty much done. I just have to put... Don't we just love when stream decides to crash on us? Ain't that just wonderful? Alright, okay, stream is back. Stream is back. Alright. But you know what? Without further ado, we are just going to get straight into it because I'm going to be streaming all the way until whenever the US game starts. Actually, I need to look on my phone real quick to see when that is. So basically, I'm just going to stream till the game literally starts between the United States and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Okay, that's at 7 p.m. It is 1:32 right now. Welcome, Reverse Steve. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. I won't be able to VC after the stream because I'm going to be watching a soccer game with Love Warrior. I'm sorry I haven't really been able to talk to you as of lately. I've been pretty busy, mainly editing episode 7 and then with some personal stuff. But anyways, first game for the season we got between the CWE, aka my character, and Wolfgould, aka Wolfie, my girlfriend. Prediction says 27% for Wolfgould, 22% for CWE. Alright, let's get... Wow, okay, and Wolfgould scores 2 points. Okay, I forgot to turn down the speed, actually. I should have done that. Okay, Wolfgould wins 2-0 against the CWE. Turn down the speed. Okay, now we got Kronos versus Dylan. By the way, Reverse, I know I already said this to you before on Discord, but if you want to make your own country and you want to join my series and you want to voice act in it, you're free to do so. Okay, it's cool. I'm working on a Minecraft map. All right, nice. Kronos wins 1-0. Okay, well, now that I've been back on free since I've had it on 5 for a little bit because I was doing some practice sims, it feels really slow now. Okay, I'm going to turn it to 4 at least. There we go. It's a bit better. I might keep it at 5 because I do want to do some of the games, but at the same time, depending on how the time goes, yeah, I might skip some sims because of the US game. Okay, Mainlandria loses to the Kingdom of Kree 2-1. Now we got Freya versus Maya. Prediction says 27% for Maya, 26% for Freya. Okay, it's 2-0. Oh, I was about to say 2-0, but now it's 3-1. Oh my days. Oh my days. Freya just got absolutely demolished. That's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, here's another new team that I added. So I think we actually have like 3 new teams now. Okay, the game is tied, and that's how it ends, in a draw. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna butcher this name wrong. Hadakatsia? I'm so sorry if I butchered that name wrong. The game ends in a draw. Okay, now we got Wisville versus the Wisco Dutch Empire. Prediction says Wisco will win 33% over 27%. Alright, let's do this. Wow, we already got 5 people in the stream. Wisco is leading 1-0. And that's how the game ends. Dang, that's kind of crazy. Okay, now we got Endlands versus Frost Empire. I forgot I added Frost in here. Okay, 23% to 27%. Actually, in lore, Frost Empire tried to join way earlier than the current year, but what happened was, so the League banned Frost Empire due to the annexation of Lionesca and Aquila Verte. Speaking of, Frost Empire loses to Endlands 1-0. Oh boy, we got Palmasia versus Hammer Gear. Prediction says Palmasia will actually win this one. Let's see if Palmasia can actually do good this season. To be fair, they did good the one season, but then they immediately dropped to 13th after finishing second in the championship. But they start off strong by winning 2-0. Okay, at least they're not losing to new teams this time. Now we got Valmora versus Lizard Confederation. Okay, hold on. Let me see what the current year is. Where is my... Oh, it's literally right here. So, current year is 64 CE, also known as Chaotic Era, and the game ends in a draw 1-1. Ooh, now we got Matrix versus Wolves Republic. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. Not sure what country would be called if I made one. Yeah, fair enough. And Matrix will win 2-1 against the Wolves Republic. Okay, now we got Astral versus the Union of Chaos, another new country that I have added to this season. Okay, 34% for Astral, draw for the Union of, or 23% for the Union of Chaos. Don't know why I said draw. Probably because these games draw so often that it now is just in my brain whenever I say it. And speaking of, we get another draw 2-2. Okay, so now we got Foxland versus Raccoon Empire. Wow, we already got 6 people in the stream. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I was about to say Raccoon Empire was leading 1-0, but oh my day! Wow, Foxland just demolishes Raccoon Empire 3-1. That's kind of crazy. Wowzers. Huh. Okay then. Oh, also, this is not. This is technically not Gloriania, but it is still the same country. If you've seen some of my shorts, they take a rebrand after some certain things happen, which I will not spoil unless you've seen some of my shorts, then you will know what happens. But if you have not, then I'm not going to spoil anything. Prediction set. Oh, okay, so we're going to have another draw. It, more than likely, is what prediction's telling us. Okay, Dylan leads 1-0. Let's see, 2-0. Oh my days. And that's how the game ends. Wow, Izzy's countries got absolutely demolished. Oh boy. Okay, we got CWE versus Maine. I think this is the first time me and him have actually ever played against each other. Prediction says CWE will win 26%, while Maine will win 22%. Let's go. Damn, CWE kind of dominating possession. Okay, CWE scores 1-0, and that's how the game ends against Maine. Okay, now we got Maya versus Kronos. 29% versus 27%. There we go. Let's go. 2-0. Maya beating Kronos right now, and that's how the game will end. Okay, we are already on to day 2. We've got. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna sim past some of these, but I'm not gonna sim. I'm probably only gonna do like midway. We'll see. Okay, oh, game is tie. I didn't even look at the predictions. I meant to do that. Catland. Oh, never mind. Kingdom of Cree draws with Catlandria 2-2. I'm butchering that country name so badly. Some of these names, my girlfriend has came up with, aka Wolfie, because she's a lot better at coming up with names than I am. Okay, Freya is leading Wisco 2-0. Wow. And Freya actually wins. I don't know if that's really an upset per se, because I mean this is their first season, but I mean still Wisco is a strong country in the series. 4th in the ranks. And Wiskville is losing 4-0. Oh my days. 5-0. Wow. We might have just witnessed one of the worst losses in history. That is crazy. Okay, we got the Protestant Union versus Hammer Gear. Let's go. Hopefully they won't lose as badly as Wiskville just did. Or it might just be a draw the way it's looking right now. And yep, that's how it ends. It's a draw 0-0. Ooh, we got Endlands versus Lizard Confederation. So I think after day 4, I might start simming some of the matches. Like skip simming. Okay, Endlands is winning 3-1 against the Lizard Confederation. 3-2, never mind. Wow, the Lizard Confederation made a good comeback, but despite that, they still lose. Okay, we got ooh. Oh, my days of Nightshade or Matrix was here right now. We got Matrix versus Palmasia. I think this is the first time these two have played against each other ever since the the beef. I'll just say that. Matrix winning 27% versus Palmasia 23%. Let's go. Oh boy, yeah, these two are rivals, that's for damn sure. Palmasia's up 1-0 right now. Can Matrix make a response? No, they cannot. Wow, it's a little lackluster from Matrix. Wow, Matrix really didn't even do anything. Now we got Velmore versus Union of Chaos. That was really lackluster on Matrix end. Okay, Velmore is beating the Union of Chaos 2-0. 3-0. Oh my days, and that's how the game ends. Okay, we got Foxland versus Wolves Republic. Ooh, this is the first time these two have played against each other. I mean, this is their first season, to be fair. Foxland 25%, Wolves Republic 24%, draw 51%. I really don't like draws with these matches. Okay, Wolves Republic is winning 1-0. And that's how it ends. Also, Germany losing to, who was it Germany lost to? Okay, now I forget. I literally watched the whole entire game yesterday. Okay, we got Raccoon Empire versus Astral. Let's go. Oh, it was Paraguay. Germany losing to Paraguay in the World Cup was actually crazy. That was a pretty big upset. Speaking of, now we got Astral defeating the Raccoon Empire 2-0. Wow, we have a little bit of an upset of our own. Let me see what you said. The original idea was going to be called, I cannot say that since that's a so-called country which isn't Canadian series. Huh. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, with this series, you can pretty much just make up whatever lore you want for your country, pretty much. Now we got Wolfgould versus Maine. But yeah, with Nations of Chaos, you can make a country, you can make a flag, pretty much make the lore however you want, and then make alliances based off of the current alliances. And the game ends in a draw between Wolfgould versus Maine, 1-1. Let's see who's at the top of the standings. So, Maya's actually first in the standings right now. Oh, CWE meanwhile was a ninth. Where's Palmasia at? Oh wait, that's Group A. Right, I forgot that group. I forgot. All my days, Palmasia's leading Group B. That is insane. All my days, maybe Palmasia might make a good run. We'll see. I'm not gonna. I don't want to jinx Palmasia because Palmasia has lost so many times. Okay, and Maya just lost 2-1. That's kind of crazy. Okay, now we got the CWE. That's kind of crazy that Maya lost right there. But I'm not gonna jinx Palmasia. I'm just not gonna jinx them. I mean, they had a really good championship run last stream, just for them to, after that, immediately fall 13th in the standings. Now we got Wisco Dutch Empire versus Kronos. I cannot speak today. Doesn't help that I'm also running a bit of a freaking fever. Okay, Kronos is leading 1-0. And that's how the game ends, 1-0. Okay, now we got Wistville versus Kingdom of Kree. There we go. Wistville's leading 2-0 right now. Can the Kingdom of Kree make a response? No, they cannot. Okay, okay, I was gonna skip this. I was actually just gonna go back on what I said and just do past day 3, but I saw the matchup between Palmasia and Foxland, and I don't want to skip past that one. So I think we'll do, like I said, after day 4, we'll start simming some of them. And Freya wins 2-0. Wow. Okay, now we got Frost Empire versus Lizard Confederation. Okay, Frost Empire is winning 2-0. Oh, never mind. Wowzers. They were winning 2-0, but then Lizard Confederation answers 2 unanswered points consecutively. Meanwhile, Frost ended up scoring. When was their last score? They scored their 3rd point at the 70th minute. That's kind of crazy. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's pretty cool. You can do that though. Ooh, we got Protestant Union versus Kingdom of Matrix. Let's go. Didn't even look at predictions, but oh well. There we go. And it's a draw between Matrix and Protestant Union, 0-0. Okay, we got Endlands versus Union of Chaos. Endlands did end up finishing second in the championship game last stream, but Endlands has not been very good overall in this league so far. Okay, and it's another 0-0 draw. Okay, then, oh boy. We got the match we have been waiting for, Palmasia versus Foxland. Alright, let's do this. Okay, Foxland leading 1-0. Can Palmasia make a response? And come on, Palmasia. Nope. Palmasia always loses somewhere. They're always allergic to winning, at least at some point. And we got Raccoon Empire versus Valmora. Why does Palmasia always lose at some point? Palmasia's just allergic to winning. And we got Raccoon Empire versus Valmora, who drew 1-1. Wow, we're already almost done with day 3 already. We got Wolves Republic versus Astral. Okay, Astral leading 1-0. Never mind, it's 1-1. Never mind, now it's 2-1. And Astral beats Wolves Republic 2-1. Okay, now we're on day 4. Ooh boy, we got some pretty good games here. Alright, let's see if Maya can defeat Dylan. Okay, so far so good. 1-0. And yep, that's how it ends. 1-0. Okay, we got Wolfgould now. Wolfgould did win the championship, but Wolfgould seems to be taking a bit of a championship slump. Okay, wow, Wolfgould is losing 2-0. And they do lose 2-0. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we got Whistville versus Izzy's country. Not Whistville. Why did I say Whistville? I meant to say Wisco Dutch Empire. Jeez. I'm telling you, my brain... Okay, there's Whistville. My brain is literally going like a million miles per hour. We got, prediction says Whistville will win over CWE 35%, 23%. We'll see what actually happens, though. Oh my... Oh my... Wow, at least CWE scored, like, literally in the last couple of seconds, but damn. Losing 4-2 against Whistville is kind of crazy. Wow, I'm a little bit flabbergasted. Damn, that was crazy. And this game... Oh my gosh, Kronos literally wins in the last second. That is crazy. Okay, we got Freya versus Kingdom of Kree. Sorry if I don't sound as invested as I was in last stream. Again, I've been running a little bit of a fever, so that's probably why I probably don't sound as hyped as I normally would be. And Freya loses to the Kingdom of Kree 3-0. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we got Matrix versus Hammer Gear. Let's go. Right now, Matrix is winning 1-0. Did I say Kingdom of Kree? I meant to say Hammer Gear. Bro, my brain. Matrix beats Hammer Gear 1-0. Okay, we got Frost Empire versus Union of Chaos. Union of Chaos 29%, Frost Empire 18%. Oof. Oof, Frost Empire does not have good chances of winning. Okay, Union of Chaos is beating Frost 3-0. Wowzers. Frost Empire just got demolished. I'm gonna crack some jokes, but don't worry. I'm fine with... Damn, that's crazy. Sorry, literally, my brain is like kind of melted. Okay, we got Foxland versus Protestant Union. Foxland 26%, Protestant Union 28%. Let's do this. Wonder if Allcat's gonna tune in today. We'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping Nightshade will also tune in. Okay, and the game ends in a draw between Foxland versus Protestant Union. Okay, next game is between Endlands and Raccoon Empire. We've seen this matchup quite a few times before. By the way, for you that is wondering what nation is hosting the tournament right now, it is actually Kronos. Then after that, it will be Foxland. I'll have a link in the description to the teams that are going to be hosting in the description, as well as all the countries. And Endlands lost to Raccoon Empire 1-0. Now we got Palmatia versus Astral. Prediction says Palmatia will win 28% over Astral 25%. Let's see what happens. Oh, Palmatia's got 1 point already. Let's see if Astral can respond. No, they cannot. Astral loses 2-0 against Palmatia. Wowzers. Okay. Now we got Wolves Republic versus Velmora. Let's go. And gonna be a draw between Wolves Republic versus Velmora. Ooh, now Maine's gonna be playing. It was doing an Italian impression because Mario is Italian. Oh yeah, he technically is, even though the actual Nintendo company is in Japan. Okay, now we got Wisco Dutch Empire versus Dylan. Oh my days, Wisco was leading 2-0, but Dylan has just made a response. Oh my days, and it ends in a draw, 2-2. Ooh, we got... Ooh. I don't think these two have ever played each other before. We got Wolfgould versus Wisville. Ooh, this is a good matchup right here. Two allied countries to each other. I mean, they're not like CWE level allies, but still, I mean, they're good allies. Okay, and it's a draw between them, 0-0. Actually, you know what? I'm going to... like I said, I think I'm going to start... So we'll skip day 5, day 6. How many days do we got? 13. So we'll do 7, 8. Okay, we'll do 2-10. There we go. Alright, let's go back and look at all the matches. So we were at 7, I believe. Oh wait, no we weren't. Okay. Where were we? Okay, so we were at... Okay, so we were at day 6. Here are all the matchups that we have simmed over. I'm just going to let you guys see this for yourself. Okay, here's all the matches for day 6. Damn, Palmatia beating Endlands 2-0 is kind of crazy. Like I said, Endlands isn't a very good soccer team, but still, it is Endlands. And then they lose to Frost Empire. Why Palmatia do this? They have such a level of inconsistency, I swear. Alright, and those were all the matches that I have simmed, and now we'll be doing the rest of them. Let's see what team power says. Ooh, so right now Kronos has the most team power. Oh, that makes sense. They are first in Group A. Who's first in Group B? Matrix is with Palmatia in third and Astral in second. Let's see. We got Freya versus Kronos. Kronos 30% over Freya 25%. Let's do this. Balls. Yes, soccer balls. Since that's what the team is using to play with. And it ends in a draw between Freya and Kronos 1-1. Alright. To be honest, Kronos is having a bit of a surprisingly good season. Kronos has been kind of mid. But Kronos is kind of being underrated right now. CWE wins 2-0. I don't know who's going to be a championship favorite, to be honest. I mean, Wolfgould won the championship the 2 previous seasons ago in last stream. while Polynesia ended up finishing runner-up. That championship game was so good. Oh my gosh, that was probably the best championship game this league has ever had so far. Speaking of Wolfgould, we got Wolfgould versus Wisco Dutch Empire. The only two-time champion we've ever had so far is the Shalom Federation. Maybe Wolfgould can tie that record if she wins the second championship. We will see. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. Who knows? We haven't really had a lot of consecutive champions, like I said, besides the Shalom Federation. So, besides that, we haven't had really any consecutive champions. Although Valmore ended up finishing second in the championship, I think with 3 different times. And then Valmore finally beat Shalom to win the championship, which is kind of crazy because Shalom is the best team in the league before they got partitioned. But yeah, anyways, we got Polynesia versus Wolves Republic. I'm telling you, Polynesia is just allergic to winning. I mean, they got 5 wins and 4 losses. Yeah, Polynesia's allergic to winning. And we got Endlands versus Astral. Why is Polynesia always such allergic to winning, bruh? Wow, Astral beats Endlands pretty much in the last second thriller. 2-1. Okay, we got Raccoon Empire versus Proston Union. Okay, and they score immediately. Jeez. 2-0. 3-0. Wow, that's kind of crazy. That Proston Union lost to the Raccoon Empire 3-0. Ooh, we got Frost versus Foxland. Okay, Frost Empire will beat Foxland 2-0. Damn. Yeah, Foxland's struggling, bruh. To be fair. I don't know if Foxland's ever really been good at soccer so far. I don't think they have. I'd have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure they haven't. Okay, and Union of Chaos beats Hammer Gear 2-1. We got Matrix versus Lizard Confederation. And that's how it ends. 1-1. Lizard Confederation ended up finally scoring. Okay, now we are on to day 12. So we got 2 more days, and then after that, the tournament will begin. We got CWE versus Kingdom of Kree. CWE has also been kind of average so far. But CWE does beat the Kingdom of Kree, who is the defending champions 1-0. Ooh, we got Freya versus Izzy Country. Wait, no, I think these two have played against each other last time when Izzy was still Gloriania, not the Empire that they are now. And the game ends in a draw, 1-1. Let's see how Wolfgould does. I don't really know if I have a championship favorite for this season so far. Although Maine did really good in his first season. I think he had 10 wins or something in his first season, which is kind of crazy for a new team starting off. To the running, no time running, lol. Nice. Pretty much. And running. Okay, Witsville is leading Dylan 1-0, and that's how the game will end. Oh, we got a colony versus colonizer. We got the Wisco Dutch Empire, who was the colonizer, and we got Maine, who was the colony. Let's see who. Okay, Maine is looking for some vengeance, but Wisco responds back, but Maine scores again, making it 2-1. 3-1. Okay, Maine has definitely got their revenge over Wisco. Okay, let's see how Maya does, though. I'd say maybe Maya with probably maybe the championship favorite. Right now, they are leading 2-1. That's how the game will end, too. Although Maya does not lead the group standings in Group A right now. Ooh, we got Endlands versus Velmore. We've seen this matchup quite a few times already. Bro, we need another CWE versus Endlands matchup again. It's been a while since those two have played against each other. Okay, and Endlands beats Velmore 2-1. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we got Protestant Union versus Wolves Republic. And Wolves Republic beats Protestant Union versus 2-0. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we got Frost Empire versus Astral. Frost Empire winning right now 1-0. Never mind, Astral makes a response 1-1. Frost Empire scores 1-2, 3-2. Damn, Astral just got beat by Frost. Okay, we got Hammer Gear versus Raccoon Empire. Prediction says it's just going to be a draw. It's just going to be another draw because we love those. I'm being sarcastic. But Raccoon Empire is beating Hammer Gear 2-0. I'd rather have a win than a draw with these sim games, to be honest. Okay, we got Foxland versus Lizard Confederation. Ooh, Lizard. Oh, I was about to say Lizard. Okay, I can't even finish sentences. Lizard Confederation beats Foxland 2-1. Wowzers. Okay, we got Kingdom of Matrix versus Union of Chaos. Let's go. Union of Chaos is beating Matrix 1-0 right now. Never mind, Matrix makes a response. And the game ends in a draw 1-1. Anytime I say anything bound to like jinx the other team pretty much. Alright. What's up, Dog Warrior? Welcome, Vince. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here, Vince. How are you doing today, Vince? All my days. And Kronos beats Izzy in a last-second thriller. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we got Wolfgould versus Kingdom of Kree. But welcome Vince to the stream. Okay, Wolfgould loses to the Kingdom of Kree 1-0. Well, good, I'm just bored and obsessing over my best friend. Bro's a yandere. Bro's become a yandere. Freya wins 1-0 against Dylan. Watch out, everybody. We got a yandere over here. What? I'm attracted to him. I had to. I'm sorry. And Maine loses 3-2. That's kind of crazy. We got Kingdom of Whistville versus Kingdom of Maya. Plus, I've known him for nearly 3 years. Oh, nice. And that game ends in a draw 1-1. Actually, let's see. There we go. Wisco Dutch Empire will win 2-1. Oh, brother. Okay, the last time these two played each other, they were allies. This time round, they are rivals. We have Polynesia versus Protestant Union. Oh my days, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, that happens to me, person I spend for nearly 3 years. And the game ends between Polynesia versus Protestant Union in a draw 1-1. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to skip the rest of these. Okay, here are all the matchups. So Frost Empire beat Valmore 3-1. Wolves Republic beats Hammer Gear 4-3. Oh, that's a high-scoring game. Lizard Confederation beats Astral 3-0. Matrix beat Raccoon Empire 2-0. And then it's a draw between Foxland and Union of Chaos, 0-0. Let's see, where Polynesia? Oh my gosh, no way Polynesia barely just missed out on the postseason. But for Group E, we got Matrix, Frost, Wolves Republic, and Astral. For Group A, we got Freya, Kronos, Maya, and Whistville. What is it with all the... We got 2 Kingdoms and 2 Republics. Actually, 3 Kingdoms in the postseason. Alright. Ooh, first game will be Freya versus Whistville. Prediction says Freya will win 39% to 28%. Chat, who's your championship favorite? Put in the chat right now, who do you think will win the championship? Okay, it is a draw. Oh, never mind. Whistville beats Freya 2-1. But that's only... Oh, okay, I thought we have 2 games. Nope. Whistville moves on. Let's see about Kronos versus Maya, though. Bro, if we have a Kingdom versus Kingdom matchup, that's gotta be hilarious. I've known him since 2023 December. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's been a little bit since you guys known each other. And Kronos beats Maya 1-0 in a not last second thriller, but in the last last minute. Okay, we got Matrix. Oh my gosh. Ooh, these 2 are technically big rivals. We got Matrix versus Astral. Let's go. For a postseason game. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Matrix is getting demolished 2-0. And Matrix will lose, meaning Astral moves on. Let's see if Astral will play against Frost or the Wolves Republic. Okay, Frost right now is winning 1-0 against the Wolves Republic. And that's how the game will end, with Wolves Republic being eliminated. Let's see who moves on to the championship game. Will it be Whistville or will it be Kronos? Either way, somebody's going to be competing for 3rd place. Whoever that is. Right now it is 0-0. And now we are going into overtime and penalty shots. Wowzers. Whistville beats Kronos in penalty shots 5-3. That's insane. So Whistville moves on to the championship. Let's see if he'll have to play against Frost or Astral. 32% Frost, 32.5% Astral. So this might be a just barely game. Oh my... I said that, and then Frost goes and loses 4-1. We would have had a rivalry game if Frost wouldn't have lost, but wow. Wow, Astral came in and made a statement. Damn. Let's see who get 3rd place between Frost and Kronos. Right now it's looking like Frost, and yep, Frost will secure 3rd place. But that's not what we care about. We care about the championship. We got Whistville versus Astral. Prediction says that Astral will win the championship versus Whistville. Actually, no, Whistville will win the championship. 30.5% over... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Never mind. Astral will win 35% over Whistville, 30.5%. All right, let's start. Let's see who wins this one. All my days, and Whistville will take down Astral to become the champion. Okay. So let me update my thing real quick. Whistville has not won a championship until now. So in season 9, Whistville has won the title. There we go. Okay, now we move on to the next season. Oh. Okay, can I? Alright, now we go on to save 2 because we will be losing some teams, sadly. Let me go. Let's see. So the only team we will be losing is sadly Kronos because during the I forget what the war was called. Hold on. Let me look at my Okay, yeah, so during the Second Emerald Front War, Kronos will be annexed into the Protestant Union, which is why they are not part of this season. Oh my days, we got CWE versus Izzy's country. Let's go. Plus the reason why I liked boys back then when I was younger before meeting all of you. Alright, makes sense. CWE will win the first game 1-0. Okay, we got, wait, hold on. Please don't tell me I messed up anything in the timeline. Let's go ahead and send this game. Wolfgould leads 1-0 right now against the Kingdom of Cree. Okay, no, I didn't. Oh my gosh, 4-0. Again, that's another major loss. Technically not the worst loss in history, but that probably like now, like I don't know, probably like in the top 10, probably. We've had so many. I mean, the blowouts don't happen that often, but we've had quite a bit of them. Ooh, now we got Maine versus Protestant Union. I think around 2023 to 2024, I guess, besides, has been a long time. Fair enough. Oh my gosh, and Maine will lose his Protestant Union 3-0. Hold on, chat. I'm going to sim this next matchup, but I need a drink. Okay, we got the defending champions of Whistville versus Kingdom of Maya. Wow, and Whistville starting off strong, beating Maya 2-1. Okay, we got Endlands versus Matrix. Okay, Endlands beats Matrix 2-1. Hold on, chat. I gotta take a BRB real quick. I will be back. Alright, never mind, chat. We're good. I thought we're gonna need to help Love Warrior with something, but never mind, we're good. We will continue. Ooh, Wolves Republic versus Union of Chaos. Good matchup, good matchup. Okay, Wolves Republic is winning right now 1-0. Oh my! Damn, I had to jinx them apparently. Wolves Republic ends up losing the Union of Chaos 3-1. I just had to go and jinx them apparently. Damn, sorry about that, Wolves Republic. Now we got Palmatia versus Lizard Confederation. Can Palmatia just stop being allergic to winning, please? Is that so hard? Why Palmatia gotta be allergic to winning? Palmatia treats winning like it's a disease. The way they lose these games. Okay, right now Freya's beating Foxland 2-0. And that's how the game won, too. Raccoon Empire versus Hammer Gear. Bro, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised Palmatia even made it to the championship 2 seasons ago. Raccoon Empire beats Hammer Gear 3-0. I mean, I'm not being mean with Polynesia, but honestly, the way they treat winning like it's a literal disease. I guess Polynesia just settles for mediocrity, I guess, or something. Somehow, I think if Nightshade was here, he probably wouldn't be surprised, as Frost Empire beats Astral 1-0. Okay, we got Wolfgould versus CWE again. Two seasons, and these two have already played each other twice, as CWE beats Wolfgould 1-0. I need a drink real quick. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we got Protestant Union versus Kingdom of Kree. Protestant Union will lose 1-0 against the Kingdom of Kree. Yo, chat, if you've been watching the World Cup, who do you think will win it this year? I don't think the U.S. is going to win it, but I think the U.S. might have a deep run. Probably, maybe like... if we could get to the semifinals, I'd say that's a good run for the United States. I would have said Germany, but they lost to Paraguay, so... Yeah, I can't really say Germany anymore. Okay, Maine loses to... Kingdom of Maya 0, or not lose, they draw 0-0. What am I saying? Okay, we got Whistville versus Dylan. Game ends in a draw. Now we got jeez, pardon me, I apologize. Now we got Endlands versus Wolves Republic. Pardon me. Game ends in a draw 0-0 between Endlands and Wolves Republic. Holy Ned, sorry about that, chat. Alright, now we got Matrix versus Lizard Confederation. Matrix is winning 2-1. 3-1. Wowzers, that's crazy. Okay, we're already almost on to day 3. Now we got Union of Chaos versus Republic of Foxland. I think around 2023, 2024, I guess. Besides, it's been... okay, I think I already read that. Foxland and Union of Chaos draw 1-1. Okay, we got Polynesia versus Hammer Gear. Let's see what happens. I'm somehow not surprised that Polynesia loses 3-0 against Hammer Gear. That doesn't surprise me. Okay, we got Frost Empire versus Freya. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. Okay, Freya's losing 2-0 against Frost right now. Never mind, 1-2. So at least Freya scored at least a point. Okay, we got Astral versus Raccoon Empire. I think Raccoon Empire has won it. I'm pretty sure Raccoon Empire won a championship. Let me look. Okay, yeah, they have. They beat Matrix with a better record. So yeah, I was right about that. They did win a championship. I'm pretty sure they did. Oh, hold on. I need to update my CWE wins 2-0. I need to update my list real quick. Please do not give me an ad. Okay, shoot, I managed to turn down my volume in time. Okay, we got Republic of Wolfgould versus Protestant Union. And the game ends in a draw between Wolfgould versus Protestant Union, 1-1. There we go. YouTube, hello? There we go. For some reason, my music on my TV wasn't wanting to play. Okay, we got Maya versus Kingdom of Kree. And Maya will lose 2-0. That's kind of crazy. I mean, Kingdom of Kree is a past champion, so I mean, to be fair, it's not like a shock or anything. Oh. Okay, that was some lag there, if you guys just saw that. Okay, we got defending champions Wistville versus Wisco Dutch Empire. Oh my gosh, wowzers. Wistville, for them being the defending series champs, they just lost to Wisco 4-1. Sheesh. That's kind of a major win there for Wisco, to be honest. Now we got Maine versus Dillon. Okay, Maine wins 1-0. I feel like we've just had Endlands versus Lizard Confederation. We're having this matchup again. Okay, Endlands is winning 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. Okay, Endlands is just tied with the worst loss in this league's history. I think it was Wolfgould who lost 5-0, but I forgot too. And I think it was like the second stream. Okay, we got Wolves Republic versus Foxland, or Red Fang, whatever you want to call them as. Okay, Wolves Republic is winning, and they won 2-1 against Foxland. Okay, Matrix will win over Hammer Gear 1-0. Okay, we got Union of Chaos versus Frost Empire. Jeez, pardon me again. Union of Chaos will beat Frost Empire 2-0. Oh boy. We got Palmasia versus Astral. If it was Wistville versus Astral, we would have had the rematch of the championship. Can Palmasia stop being allergic to winning, please? Bro, I know Palmasia had that one championship run, but bro, can they stop being allergic to winning? Oh, Palmasia's at the bottom of the standings. Who's surprised? Not really me. Raccoon Empire versus Freya. Bro, why Palmasia just mediocrity? Why? And Freya will lose against the Raccoon Empire 1-0. Okay, we got CWE versus Protestant Union. Wow, the CWE literally scores within the last second to tie the game against the Protestant Union, ending the game in a draw 1-1. But bro, why has Paul Major gotta suck so bad? Bro, Paul Major is just mediocrity at this point. Bro, who's gonna win a championship first at this point? Like CWE or Paul Major? Like honestly, or Endlands even. Even though Endlands was pretty close. I think it was literally the last season, last stream, where they finished second to the Kingdom of Kree. Actually, yeah, it literally was the previous championship in last stream. Okay, and Whistville loses again, 3-1. What is happening with Whistville? They are having a championship hangover right now. And when I say hangover, I'm not talking about the beer. I'm talking about championship. You can, if you want to know what championship hangover is, just look it up. It's when a team has a major slump after winning a championship. Okay, we got Whistville versus Maine. Okay, we've had the Colony versus Colonizer matchup, and we are having it again. Let's see if Maine can go 2-0, or Wisco can win, and Wisco will beat Maine 1-0. Okay, we got Foxland versus Endlands. Wow, Endlands beats Foxland 2-1. Sorry, I was taking a drink of Sprite. Okay, we got Lizard Confederation versus Hammer Gear. I'm not really commentating over the matches as much because, oh my gosh, what the... Wow, Lizard Confederation beats Hammer Gear 3-2. Mainly because of me, you know, like I said, I'm kind of having a fever and my voice is just... my voice is very dry, so I'm just trying not to really use my voice super duper much. That's why I'm not commentating as much. And more just saying what happens after. We're speaking of, the game between Frost Empire versus Wolves Republic is a draw 0-0. Okay, let's see what happens between Matrix versus Astral. Okay, Matrix will beat Astral 2-1. Okay, we got Raccoon Empire versus Union of Chaos. And Union of Chaos will beat Raccoon Empire 2-1. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not even going to say anything. We got Palmatia versus Frey. I'm just not going to say anything. Okay, and Palmatia beats Freya 1-0. It's about time Palmatia stopped being allergic to winning, at least somewhat. Alright, I'm just gonna skip over the rest of these until we get to day 10. So we're starting at day 5. Let's skip. Skip. Like I said, we're just doing this till we get to day 10. Okay, let's go back and look at all the matches. And then we can look at the standings as well. Okay, so day 5. There's all the matches for day 5. Here is day 6. Damn, CWE's taking a bit of a slump. They're having a bit of a fall off. Yeah, CW kind of falling off of a cliff. And those are all the matches for 5 through 10. All right, now we got CWE versus Kingdom of Kree. Oh my. Yeah, CWE's having a bit of a fall off. My team is just mid. It's just average at this point. I don't even know what my team is anymore, to be honest. Okay, we got Wisco Dutch Empire versus Izzy's Country. Damn, 2 yellow cards immediately? Damn. Okay, Wisco is demolished. 3-1. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we got Wolfgould versus Maine. Chat is dead. Because of course it freaking is. And the game ends between Maine versus Wolfgould in a draw 1-1. Okay, we got Westville versus Protestant Union. Damn, Westville really having that championship slump, losing to Protestant Union 2-0. That's cool that you can show like this. Okay. Can I hit that? Thank you. Sorry about that, chat. Stream just had to go and frickin' crash for some reason. Not sure why. Yeah, and because of that, it made me back out of the game. Please don't tell me it didn't cancel the saves. Okay, no, it didn't. Shoo. Okay, I was about to be like, I didn't want to do that all over again. Okay, Maya's winning right now 2-0. And there we go. That's how the game ends as well. Union of Chaos versus Endlands. Okay, and it's a draw between Endlands versus Union of Chaos, 1-1. Oh boy, we got this matchup again. Oh boy, we got Palmatia versus Matrix. Not saying anything. Prediction says Palmatia 35% over Matrix versus 26%. Not saying anything. Okay, ends in a draw. Despite Matrix being a way better of a team. Oh my days. Matrix being in second while Palmatia's on 11th. Would have been a pretty big upset if Palmatia would have won that one. Now we got Freya versus Wolves Republic with nobody scoring. This game will, it will end in the 0-0 draw. I was kind of thinking that. Yeah, we got Raccoon Empire versus Lizard Confederation. Two to nothing, Raccoon Empire. That's how the game ends too, 2-0. Okay, now we got not Endlands, Astral versus Foxland. Astral will beat Foxland 1-0. Okay, we got Frost Empire versus Hammer Gear. Frost Empire wins the game 2-0. Okay. Oh, let's see who will make the postseason. So we got Union of Chaos in first place, Matrix second, Frost Empire third, Endlands fourth. Group B, we got Wisco, Republic of Wolfgould, Izzy's Country. Okay, we got some good matchups here. We have got some very good matchups. Maybe let's see if Wolfgould can make another run at the championship like she did a couple of seasons ago. It is now overtime. Oh, we are in the penalty shots at wowzers. Wisco Dutch Empire wins in penalty shots 6-5. Wowzers. And they will move on too. See, Wolfgould 35.5%. Izzy's country 35.0%. So Izzy's got the advantage, at least prediction wise. We'll see though. I'm not gonna say anything. Damn, Wolfgould is eliminated in the first round. It's kind of crazy. Alright, we got Endlands versus Union of Chaos. Damn, Endlands will move on to the next round. Ooh, now we got Matrix versus Frost Empire. Frost Empire immediately scoring. 2-0. Can Matrix make any response? 3-0. No, they can't. Wow, Matrix loses the postseason game 3-0. That's kind of crazy. Let's see how Wisco Dutch Empire does. Oh my gosh, Izzy is making a run for the title. Okay, now we got Endlands versus Frost Empire. Endlands will beat Frost Empire 1-0, which means that will be the championship matchup between Izzy and Endlands. But first, we gotta see who will get third place between Frost Empire versus Wisco Dutch Empire. Even though we really don't care who gets third place, but Wisco Dutch Empire will get third. Oh boy, chat. This is the second time Endlands has been in the championship. The last time they were here was literally the last championship game of last stream, which was Season 8, where they lost to the Kingdom of Kree 4-0, but they are looking like they want to try again for another title. Let's see who can win this one. Oh my gosh! What a thriller! We had Izzy and Endlands tie, but Endlands wins the championship in penalty shots. Wowzers. So, I guess Endlands gets the championship before the CWE, I guess. So I guess Endlands can brag about that. Okay. Oh, let me turn down that music since it's a commercial. All right, man, we are flying through these seasons. Okay. Okay, we are already on to our last one. I might do another season since the stream has been on the shorter side. CWE versus Wolfgould again? Man, this is like the third or fourth time we've had this matchup between these two. My days. Man, let me make sure I'm in the right save. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna, just to make sure, I'm gonna delete this one. Say save. There we go. Okay. CWE versus Wolfgould for like, I do not know the how many of time. Oh my days, CWE winning 3-0 is kind of crazy. Oh, never mind. 3-2. Wolfgould gets 2 points. Wow, Endlands beating Izzy is kind of crazy for the championship, though. It took Endlands 10 seasons, but they finally got their title. And Freya will lose to the Kingdom of Kree 2-0. Okay, we got Maine versus Lizard Confederation. Oh my, what the heck, YouTube? There you go. That's how the game won too. With Maine beating Lizard Confederation 1-0. Okay, we got the defending series champions of Endlands versus Hammer Gear. Again, I want to apologize, chat, if I don't sound as hype as I normally would be because of me being, sick with allergies. Wow, first game coming into this new season, Endlands loses 4-0. Wow, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I apologize because of me having a fever and whatnot. Polynesia wins 2-0 against Frost Empire. Oh boy, I'm not expecting much from Polynesia this season, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of hard to have expectations for a team that's just allergic to winning. Raccoon Empire beats Kingdom Maya 2-0. Now we got Matrix versus Union of Chaos. Okay, Matrix beats Union of Chaos 2-0. Now we got Witsville versus Wisco Dutch Empire. Oh my days. Wisco is beating Witsville 4-1. That's crazy. Pardon me, jeez. Now we got CWE versus Freya. I almost said Maya again. And CWE beats Freya 3-0. It's kind of crazy. Okay, we got Maine versus Dylan. Maine actually doesn't host till season 13. We're now on season 11. Frost Empire beats Wolves Republic 1-0. Actually, chat, I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick, but I'm going to sim this match. Let's see what prediction says. Endlands will win 30% over 25%. Alright, chat, I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick. While I do that, I'm going to sim this matchup, and then I'll come back, and we will see who wins it. 3, 2, 1, go. Or you guys will see who wins it. I'll see who wins it when I get done. Alright, chat, we are back, and Endlands loses 1-0 is kind of crazy. Okay, we got Palmasia versus Maya. Okay. Let's see who wins this one. And it's a draw, 0-0. Okay, we got Matrix versus Foxland. Oh, I need to shut my fan off. It's getting cold in here. Foxland leads 1-0. And nope, Matrix cannot make any response. Okay, now we're on to day 3. We got Wolfgould versus Freya. Okay, Wolfgould wins 1-0 against Freya. Okay, Wisco Dutch Empire loses to Lizard Confederation 2-0. Damn, CWE loses last second 3-2. I also want to apologize for episode 7 for taking so long, but it's been my most longest episode of the series so far. Like I said, it was 45 minutes long, so I apologize for episode 7 for being for so long. But trust me, chat, I think once it's posted, I think you guys should love it. I might take a little bit of a break from making episodes for a bit, but like I said in my community post, I want to try to make episodes like pretty much every month. Oh yeah, I need to put the stream in the playlist. Hammer Gear wins 3-2. Also, for anybody wondering when is my first episode of Steve World gonna come out, I've actually already got 3 episodes recorded. Matrix is actually going to be the one editing them, but he also has caught a fever, so he has not been able to edit them as of yet. And speaking of, we got Matrix versus Endlands. Game ends in a draw, 1-1. Okay, we got Palmasia versus Union of Chaos. Again, I'm not gonna say anything. Palmasia loses 3-0. Why am I not surprised? Alright, Foxland beats... Who was that? Raccoon Empire 3-1. Game ends in a draw between Lizard Confederation and Wistville, 1-1. And the game between Wolfgould ends in a draw, 0-0. Okay, we got CWE versus Maine again. Oh, can I press the dang button? Thank you. Okay, CWE will win against Maine 2-1. Okay, we got Frost Empire versus Kingdom of Maya. Right now, Kingdom of Maya is winning 1-0. Never mind, game ends in a draw. Ooh, Matrix beats Hammer Gear 2-0. Wolves Republic versus Union of Chaos yet again. Right now, Wolves Republic winning 1-0, and that's how the game will end. Raccoon Empire versus Endlands. We've seen this matchup so many times. Bro, I would love to have another CWE versus Endlands matchup again. It's been a little bit since we've had one. Okay, we got Palmasia versus Foxland. It's always a good game with these two. You never know who's really going to win. Just depends on who sucks worse. Which right now is Foxland. Yep, it is indeed Foxland who sucks worse. Okay, I'm going to skip these matches. Okay, let's go back and see who wins all those other matches. Oh, didn't mean to go back that far, jeez. Okay, so... Alright. Here are all the matches for Day 5 and who won. Day 6. Day 7. Day 8. Damn, Hammer Gear defeating Frost is kind of crazy, 4-1. Day 9. Day 10. Oh, my days. Maine really defeated Wisco Dutch Empire 3-1. Now we are on to day 11, which is the last day for these matches. Okay, Wisco Dutch Empire right now winning 2-1. 3-1, never mind. 4-1. Oh my days, 4-2. Damn, Izzy managed to score in the last second, but still lost 4-2. Okay, we got Wolfgould versus Kingdom of Kree. Looks like the Kingdom of Kree will lose 1-0, and yep, they do. Okay, we got Wisville versus Maine. Bro, we're having another Maine championship potential season. Never mind. Maine has just lost to Wisville 1-0. I shouldn't have said anything. It's only their third loss, though, but still. Now we got Dylan versus Freya. Okay, Freya will win 1-0. So far, nobody's really been in chat. Lizard Confederation is winning. Never mind. They lose 2-0. And now we got Polynesia versus Wolves Republic. Prediction says Wolves Republic 33%, Polynesia 24%. Or it just ends in a draw. Because, yes. But, to be fair, that might be enough for Polynesia to get into the postseason. Hammer Gear. Oh, never mind. Game is tied between Foxville and Hammer Gear 1-1. That's how it will end. We got Frost Empire versus Raccoon Empire. If things go right for Polynesia, they might be able to make it into the postseason this season. This is now season 11. Oh my days, Raccoon Empire demolishes Frost. 3-1. Can the Union of Chaos win here, or will they lose, or will the game end in a draw? Because right now it's looking like a draw. And yep, that's how the game ends. Okay, we got one more game before the postseason starts. Matrix versus Maya. Maya will lose to Matrix 3-0, and Polynesia will get into the postseason with Foxland, Hammer Gear, and Matrix. That's actually quite a bit of a coalition. And then for Group A, we got, oh man, CWE just barely missed out with Wolfgould in 4th, Wisville in 5th, Maine in 2nd, and this country in 1st place. Oh boy, if we have another Wolfgould versus Polynesia championship matchup, that would be insane. Nope, we will not. We will not have another Wolfgould versus Polynesia championship matchup because Wolfgould is eliminated. Okay, Maine versus Wisville. Maine's got a point, and Maine will move on because of that point they just got. Oh, brother. Polynesia versus Matrix in the postseason game. That's actually happened the last time Polynesia was in here, too. Okay, Matrix cannot seem to beat Polynesia whenever they are in the postseason, apparently. Okay, we got Foxland versus Hammer Gear. Oh, I hope Foxland win. Please. Please, I would love to see this. I would love to see Polynesia and Foxland play against each other. And they do. Okay, this is going to be a good game then. Okay, we got a good good semifinal. Let's see who's going to win between Maine, though. Damn, Maine is actually losing. Lost 3-0. Okay. Okay, we got Palmatia versus Foxland. Prediction says Palmatia will win 30.5%, while Foxland will win 37.5%. This is a good matchup. Oh my days, no way. No way it's happened again. We have Paul Mason moving on to the championship, but first we gotta settle for third place between Maine versus Foxland. I'm messaging Oaken. I'm messaging Nightshade on Discord. Oh my days, he needs to see this. Maine wins for third place. We do not care. I don't care about this commercial. Oh my days, oh my days, oh my days, oh my days. Okay. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes for Nightshade. I'm gonna wait for him. I'm gonna wait about probably. I might wait. I might wait up to 15 minutes. Oh, God. Nope. I do not want this commercial, please. I do not need my ass copyrighted. Bro, chat. Here we are again with Paul Masia in another championship game. All my days, this is the second time this has happened. I'm just gonna wait for night. I'm gonna wait about, like I said, 15 minutes. I'll actually set timer on my phone because I really don't want to do this without Nightshade. Yep, 15 minutes. There we go. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna wait 16 minutes because 16 is an even number. 16. There we go. All right. Chat, we're going to wait 16 minutes. I know it's a bit of a long wait. I do apologize, but I really want to see if Nightshade will get in chat. I know it's a bit of a long wait, but I hope you guys don't mind. Oh my days, Paul Masia in the championship yet again. This is the second time that's happened now. Bruh, can this be the season that Paul Masia will finally win this one? Can this be the season? Bro, can this be the season that Paul Masia will finally pull off the championship win? After all the pain and heartache that they've suffered throughout the years. Bro, I don't want to keep you guys waiting, to be fair, but I also want to wait for Nightshade, so... sent the message to him 3 minutes ago. I think for him it's like, I don't know, like 2 o'clock or something. Bro, this would be the one time he's busy with something. This would be the one time. Come on, Nightshade, bruh. I'm gonna wait like 2 more minutes for him, and then if he doesn't come, I'm just gonna start the matchup. Because I actually don't want to wait this long. So I'm gonna do. Alright. Got 2-minute timer started. I mean, we gotta see who's gonna win the championship. Timer's at 1:47 right now. I mean, there's nobody even really in chat, so besides just me watching my other account. Okay, 1:15 on my clock. "49 seconds. Come on, Nightshade, bruh. I mean, I'm not being mean. Nightshade, if you rewatch this, I'm not being mean to you, but I mean, the championship does gotta happen at some point. I know you might be busy or something, but we gotta see who's gonna win this championship. We can't just leave this on a cliffhanger. I was considering I might wrap up stream after this game, or we might do one more season. We'll see. 3, 2, 1. Okay, timer went off. Oh, I said stop. Thank you. Anything? Any message? Nope. Alright, chat. As much as I want to wait for Oaken, it doesn't seem like he'll be coming for a little bit, so we're just going to have to go ahead and do this championship matchup. Again. Oh, okay, predictions. Palmage is actually favored. Alright, chat. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to hit the button in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my days, not again! Palmage loses another championship. Palmage loses another championship. No! Bruh, are you kidding me? Wow. Again, Palmage loses another championship in Season 10. What? Bruh. Palmage had a chance, and they still lose. Damn. Another heartbreak yet again for Palmasia. First they lose to Wolfgould, now here. Polynesia just cannot seem to win. Alright, you know what? Originally, I was just gonna wrap up the stream here, but we can do one more. Okay. Alright. We'll do one more, but I gotta make the thing first. 2 leagues. We'll do single. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna wrap up stream here. So, because I'm also just gonna finish editing episode. I'm gonna finish editing episode 7, and then after that, I will be making a community post about it. If you guys have enjoyed today's stream, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. To everybody who's getting ready to celebrate 4th of July, have a good 4th of July, and be careful because the fireworks are going to be crazy this year, as I've heard. Like, they're going to be super duper crazy. But I hope everybody will have a good 4th of July. Anyways, this has been Dog Warrior 1010.